when I first started 2 years in Stillwater, I sold probably like 20-ish houses a year while I was there. But the other part of that is there wasn't social media like there is today.
Mm-hmm.
And so we were talking about this earlier about why social media is such a big part of our business. So I started my brokerage in 2015, and I saw crazy results that year. The year before, I was probably less than 10 transactions, maybe even less than that. And then in 2015, I was at, I think it was 68. So that overnight difference for me, I always attributed to being an owner. I decided to be a broker. And so I thought, well, it's because I took ownership mentality. But upon reflection, I actually think social media was the game changer for me, just showing up, because I wasn't from my community.
Mm-hmm.
So I had to be this omnipresent realtor, and I was able to accomplish that with Facebook. And I don't know, was Instagram even a thing in 2015? I don't remember when that came out, but I started on Facebook.
Yeah, I started on Facebook too.
So anyway, I mean, so that I just want to say that to be encouraging that you can build your business on social media.
Oh yeah, I've only built my business on. So I also started on Facebook, and it was just me going into Facebook groups. So like I didn't start my own Facebook group or anything like that. I wasn't that cool. I went into already established Facebook.
Let's talk about that. Let's talk about that, because that's an objection I hear. Oh, there's already Facebook groups out there, because I did start my own Facebook group, and mine has
now
like 6,000. Yeah. Well, I mean,
I don't even know.
That's scarcity mindset.
Yeah. Well, I don't even know like.
It's hard to grow a Facebook group anymore, but it can be done. I mean, so there are definitely some principles in there. In fact, I was just telling you, I think I'm going to add a whole module in my course about it, because I built two really 7-figure businesses from Facebook groups.
Mm-hmm.
But anyway, I wanted, because I've been on the owner side of it, and I'll tell you, nothing peeves me more
than people like me.
Than somebody coming into my Facebook group and saying, oh, message me.
So I don't do that. So I've never done the message me. I can very proudly say that. What I do is when someone asks for something, I actually answer their question. I add value, and I do not, under any circumstances, slide into their DMs. And that alone has gotten me a lot of business. And I know that that's more because for me, I prefer to do attraction marketing. That's why I also don't door knock and cold call, because that is not my skill set. I understand my skill sets, and I leverage off of that.
Mm-hmm.
And I already can see all the other agents who have been, I messaged you, and let me tell you, all my clients who end up becoming my clients from those, they always say, why did you never message me? I said, because you needed to like me, know me, and trust me.
Yeah.
I said, in the moment I started just simply answering your questions, you knew I wasn't just going after you as a client, because you could have had an agent already, or you were honestly just asking for a nail salon. Mm-hmm. And I go to all kinds of different nail salons, and I do get my hair done, and I do love to go shopping, and I like to do things around the community. And you want to become the mayor of your town.
Mm-hmm.
You want to be the go-to person. So people can also look up, like I just closed a deal the other day, and she simply just went into a Facebook group and looked up suggestions for realtors. She's like, honestly, your name was just mentioned so much. I just clicked on you. Then I looked you up, found you on all your social media platforms, and was like, okay, that's who I like.
Mm-hmm.
She's like, and the other agents didn't really have a social media presence. And
Right.
so therefore I didn't really know what to expect. She's like, but I watched a few of your videos, and you were so direct. And we like that. We like just like get to the point. Do not beat around the bush. Like, just give us an answer. and she was like that. That's how this particular client was, to get to the point. So I am guilty of sneaking into Facebook groups.
But
I do it tactfully.
And that's
I'm respectful of the admin. I am very respectful of the admin.
And that's what I think that's the point here. I want everyone that's listening to take note of that. If you are looking for business, go into your local community Facebook groups. It doesn't even have to be a real estate Facebook group. It could be a real estate Facebook group, but it could also just be like a mom's group or, a neighborhood group. And the thing is, what you're doing is when you comment, And I like doing it that way because versus just messaging or saying, I'm going to message you, because you're not having this veil up of the information. Instead, you're commenting in everybody else. Cause I know you might be like me sometimes. I'm like, ooh, what do they say here? Especially if it's something controversial. So I'm in the comments and I'm a lurker sometimes. So, so then they can see exactly what you said and be like, oh, she's always showing up.
Yes.